Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another edition of the Content Clients and Cash Flow mini class. I'm Kenya Halliburton. For those of you who don't know me, I operate a website called KenyaHalliburton.com where I am an online business choreographer, and I basically help women entrepreneurs with big ambitions and complicated lives to choreograph their online presence with life-friendly marketing strategies that free them up to do more of the stuff they love, live the life they want, and make the money they deserve. So if that is you and you're like, yay, I can so relate to that, please feel free to share this out to your community. If anybody that you believe would benefit from the content that I'm sharing today, I would greatly appreciate it. We have to share the love and the knowledge. So that said, today's topic is a question actually. Will your online business retire you? Will your online business retire you? And we're going to jump in here because I don't want to keep you long. So if you're watching the replay, feel free to comment in the replay section. If you're watching live, hello, please forgive me. I'm trying to find my balance and, getting through the content. So I'm not ignoring you. I'll interact with you in the comments afterwards. All right. So our topic, will your online business retire you? What do I mean by that? Well, why are we doing this in the first place? Why are we stepping out and taking this huge risk to achieve the reward of having our own business? What is our long game? So I want to start with some statistics that I found on CNBC.com, an article that I found there. And it says that in recent years, the rate of women entrepreneurs has been growing at a percentage of at least double their male counterparts. And they go on to say that women now make up 40% of new entrepreneurs in the United States, the highest percentage since 1996, according to the 2016 Kauffman Index of Startup Activity. And I would venture to make an educated guess that this is a global phenomenon. The internet and technology has made it really easy for us to start our own businesses, working from home, mompreneurs, all of that is like a big thing. And then even if you have day jobs, it's real easy to set up side hustles to supplement your income. And I also found that apparently African American women are starting businesses at even higher numbers than our other counterparts, our Caucasian counterparts. So women in general are building businesses like wildfire. So what's the problem? The problem, as I see it, in terms of us infopreneurs, okay, if you're operating a speaker, coach, virtual assistant, web designer, like service professionals helping other people get their businesses up and going, the problem, as I see it, is that we don't have an exit plan. We don't have a long game. So we're starting our businesses with no real plan to finish. So in other words, we're kind of getting sucked into all the now business, and we're not focused on the later business, the big picture of where it is that we want to end up. So do you want to end up running the race until you're 70? What is your exit strategy? You don't want if your business needs you to make money, then that's not a real viable business model, right? So we have the ease of entry of the web. We have low overhead. We have access to tons and tons of information, marketing, blogging, live streaming, videos, client attraction. We have access to all of this information that can help us grow our business. And while all of that's good, it really kind of keeps us short-sighted, right? Because we're so focused on, how do I make money now? How do I build this, write this blog post now? How do I build my list now? And all of that is important. But if you don't have a long game, then what's going to end up happening is you're going to wind up becoming imprisoned by the very dream that was supposed to set you free, right? We built these prisons for ourselves because we're woman shows and we're trying to do everything ourselves. Earl Nightingale defines success as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. The progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So where are we progressing to, as women entrepreneurs? How are we getting from where we are to where we want to be? And have we even defined where it is that we want to be? So the question is, are we creating a job for ourselves that ultimately, just like any other job that we go, business that we go to work for, if they fire us, lay us off, then the money stops? Okay. Are we creating a job for ourselves that is easily threatened by unexpected life events? Whereas if you're taken out of the equation, if you get sick, you have trauma or drama in your household, will the money stop? And what happens when you get to a point where you no longer want to do it anymore? What happens to your income? Okay. So I want to explore that today. So for me, and possibly for you, hopefully this is the case, the goal in starting a business is freedom, right? Freedom to do more of the stuff you love, live the life you want while making the money you deserve. And that freedom, ultimately, when it comes to business, splits two ways, okay? Either A, you're going to get to freedom by way of scaling your business, which means how can you get your business to run and make money with or without you? Or you achieve that freedom by way of selling your business, okay? You sell it. Just sell it off. Build it up to a certain point until it's successful. It's a proven business model. And you sell it to someone else. T. Harv Eker, I don't have the book around me. I usually have it handy. But T. Harv Eker has a book called Speed Wealth. And I don't know if it was him or Jim Rohn, actually. I listen to so many personal development gurus that sometimes I forget who says what. But one of them said that you'll never make more money running your business than you will selling it. Okay? So that's something to keep in mind. It's something that we don't really think about as infopreneurs, as service-based providers, because we're so busy focusing on now. I need money to pay my bills now. I need money to do whatever now. We're so focused on the now that we don't focus on the later. Okay. And I think we need to be able to have dual focus, or our focus on the big picture and then reverse engineer what we need to be doing now in order to get to that big picture, either selling our business or scaling it to a point where it can run without so much input for us, or stepping aside and letting one of our family members, our children or something, step in and take it over. So there are three things that I think that we should be looking at in order to answer this question: will your business retire you? The first is we have to be honest with ourselves. So be honest with yourself. Why are you creating this business? Okay. Are you creating it for it to be a hobby? Are you retired and you just kind of want to have something to do and you have a passion for something and it's not necessarily something you feel like you have to do to make ends meet or want to do to make ends meet? You just want to pursue your purpose and feel like you're making an impact on someone's life. Okay, that's important too. Are you a stay-at-home mom with all your needs met and have that same kind of thing where you want to contribute your time and talent to help someone? All of your needs might be met by your spouse, but maybe you're ready to kind of step out and use your business and your platform to affect change in someone's life. Maybe it's not monetary. The key here in this question is to ask yourself why. Why am I doing this? Because your why may be different from someone else's. And your why, if you really understand it, you can avoid the stress and anxiety of wasting time and money trying to invest in things that really aren't necessary, because you're not trying to build this as a business. So a helpful thing to ask is, on a scale from 1 to 10, how important is it that your business work as a sole source of income for you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it that your business work as a sole source of income for you right now? So for me, that answer would be off the charts. It would be like a 50 because I like to not pay attention to the rules. So if your why or that scale for you is like a 7 or below, really, there's no reason why it shouldn't be a 10, right? If you are trying to go into business to do this full time, work for yourself full time, and build out a legacy, or retire with your business, sell it, scale it, whatever, it should be a 10 or more. If it's anything less than that, the question is, why is it less than that? Why isn't it important? Is it because you're just really looking at it as a hobby and you have a day job and you like your day job? Is it because you have security in your income and you don't really need to do it for income purposes? Or do you have security and you don't need to do it for income purposes, but your vision and the impact you want to make is so big that you still want to do it, maybe if not for you necessarily, for your children or for somebody else's children, right? So getting to understand what's driving you, why are you doing this? So be honest with yourself. And ask yourself, why are you creating this business? Secondly, be realistic. Be realistic. The question here to ask is the way you're building your business today sustainable? So if you've established that you're a 10, like, Kenya, I don't have a choice but to make this business work. Like, for me, that's what it is, right? Like, there's no getting a job, there's no plan B, it's only plan A, okay? So the question is, being realistic. Are you being realistic? Is the way that you're building your business today sustainable? Remember, I talked about your long game. So are you taking shortcuts? Are you looking to get out of work or getting out of building out a plan or a strategy or setting up technology that will actually free you to do more stuff you love or free you to make money because you don't feel like doing it, you don't want to learn something new, you don't, quote unquote, have the money to do it? The thing about shortcuts, and in this information world that we live in, for infopreneurs and for service-based professionals, and this is something that I learned, is when you look for the shortcuts without a vision for the long game, you ultimately end up building a prison for yourself in your business. You imprison yourself in your business versus create something that's actually freeing you to do more of the stuff you love, live the life you want, and make the money you deserve. You are becoming a prisoner. So what does that look like? That looks like you are the only one that can do the editing. You are the only one that can do the writing. You are the only one that can do the marketing. You are the only one that can really do the important and less important things in your business. And so it all falls on you, and then you have life and unexpected life and all the other things and responsibilities and demands that you have really start to weigh in on you, and the thing that you went into to actually free yourself actually becomes your worst nightmare, right? So shortcuts are not so great. They're great in the short term because you need to get the website up, or you need to get the sales page up, or you need to launch. That's great. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But you got to have a long game, right? So like for me, I learned the hard way that procrastination is not my friend. So I am in the middle of launching my first group beta program. But my long game is, once I have my course done, I'll have a course that people can buy based on what their budget is. If they want more support, they can opt to join the group program that actually builds on the course and get more support based on their budget, or they can work with me one-on-one based on that same system, right? So that frees me up a lot to say, I'm not chasing clients that don't pay me. I have more control over how my time is spent in my business, and I can impact people no matter where they are. I can impact you if you're just starting out and you don't really have the funds to invest at higher levels. I can impact you if you are somewhere in the middle and you have more funds than just buying the course, but you need more one-on-one hand holding in a group setting because that's more affordable for you. Or if you're somebody like, I don't have time, I need you to take me by the hand and I'll invest in whatever I need to invest to make it happen. So I'm looking long term because ultimately I want to serve and make an impact, but I don't want to kill myself to do it, right? And so you have to be strategic. You have to focus on not just now money, but automated money. How can you set up systems in your business that can make money with or without you there? All right. Building a business that can run with or without you. So you want to start to shift your focus. If your business is a must for you, if building your business is like, Kenya, I need to make this happen, it's a 10 or more, or I need to do better because I'm drowning in my business. You need systems. You need to be able to have a long game and figure out how can I set my business up so that it's sustainable with or without me. It's profitable with or without me, right? And then finally, get a vision, right? If you don't have one, get a vision. So, how will your business transform your life as well as those you serve? So think about your family. Think about yourself. Think about the lifestyle that you want to live, right? Think about all the people that you want to help, not just your clients, but like I said, your family, yourself, the people who you employ to help you in your business. Do you want to hire a small team? Is that a part of your vision? What is your vision for your business? What does your business look like in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? What is the ultimate goal of where you want to go? Do you want to sell your business one day? Do you want to scale it to the point where you still have it, but you can step away from it and it can run and make money without you while you go hang out on the beach or enjoy traveling or whatever it is that you really want to do with your life, right? There's no reason why we can't build businesses that help other people, but also serve our enjoyment as well, right? I am a firm believer, and you're going to start to hear me say this a lot. Your life is your business, so your business should support your life, right? And if you're going into business, you need to have an exit strategy. And I just think that when we're building business online, we're not really thinking about that a lot because sometimes it's, it's slow going or it's sporadic depending on what you have going on in your life. And so because we're so busy trying to survive in our life and survive in our business, we're not really thinking about the thriving. We can't even get to the thriving part because we're so focused on just survival. And so what I want to challenge you to do today is to focus on thriving, right? Focus on thriving and coming up with a game plan for the things, the steps you need to take, the components that you need to have in place that will allow you to do that will allow you to retire from your business one day, sell your business, scale your business, and ultimately just remove you so much from the equation so that you're only doing the things in your business that need you so you can go deal with whatever life is giving you, whether that's some challenge or whether you just want to go and play in your success. So that's it. I'm done off my soapbox. I think I did a pretty okay today with time. So listen, if you are a woman entrepreneur with big ambitions and a complicated life, I encourage you to join me in my Shero Squad community on the screen, bit.ly/Shero Squad. And connect with other like-minded Shero entrepreneurs who are networking and collaborating and supporting and encouraging and helping each other to build out our long game. You'll learn more about me. You'll get to connect with me. I'll get to meet you and learn more about your dream and help each other get from where we want to be to where we're trying to go. So that said, please leave your comments and everything in the comment section. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll be back next week with another topic. And until then, I wish you an abundance of success, joy, and freedom. Have a good day.